back for the second week in a row.
We're it's working out
It
how we
is.
liked it to. Here, second week in a row, we can do another week of predictions, some pick'ems. So
Later season.
yeah,
For anybody new here, this is Liam on Bryson. That's Noah. He doesn't talk much. He sits over in the corner. He's here to be here for a grade at this point.
yep. It's working though, isn't it?
It is working. He's having fun while we're doing it.
Yeah. Listen to us argue a little bit, have some fun.
Especially Ogun. If y'all didn't
Ogun?
tune into the Oregon, Colorado,
We have a bit. He's
Debate.
hopping. He's. Let's just say I was right.
it was right.
I'm not gonna get into it, but Colorado, Oregon, Washington. That's all I have to say.
I was right about the Ole Miss game, though.
Ole Miss, Alabama. You chose Ole Miss. Yeah, you did.
I said I would think that would be one to take.
Oh, okay. Anyway. Well, because this is week 10 of college football week. This is part 6, I think. I think it's 6. This is part 6 to the pick'em. Part 5 for me, but part 6
Part 6
for
for
them.
the originals. The
Yeah.
OGs.
I'm an original now though, so
He's a repeating guest.
yeah.
All right, it'll be the college football, the playoff ranking.
Yeah, this is playoffs rankings released. So the rankings that we say are the playoff committee chose. It's not AP rankings anymore. So yeah,
We'll start with Tuesday's games.
there's nothing there. It's just Buffalo, Toledo. I guess I'll go Buffalo.
Just skip to the
Okay,
game.
we'll start Saturday. Or no, TCU. No, that they already played. Okay. First one we got number 1 Ohio State at Rutgers.
Ohio State.
People are saying Rutgers should be ranked. I think it's Rutgers.
Yeah, but you can't debate with a should be ranked for sure number
Oh
one.
yeah, no, I'm not saying like who should win. I'm saying like, I don't know, it might not be Rutgers, but I think people think Rutgers should be ranked. Anyway, I had Ohio State.
I got
This
Ohio
one
State.
shouldn't be close.
I got the
I don't
Buckeyes.
think, but who knows? Bigger things have happened, crazier things. So that's that. Noah.
Ohio State.
All right. Next we got number 23 Kansas State, who's won 4 games in a row, I believe, against number 7 Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas this year.
I'm going Kansas State.
Texas.
I don't think they're losing.
Texas.
I don't think they're losing it. I think they're gonna go on to win 5 games in a row. So I got Kansas State with the upset this week.
Texas.
Crazy.
Is Quinn Ewers out? I think he's out.
I think he is.
Yeah. So they.
What happened to him?
I don't know, but they have a backup quarterback in, and it's not Arch Manning, if you were wondering.
It's not hard.
So-
Arch Manning's like third string.
Yeah.
Second string now.
Oh, now he's taking.
Second string.
Ewers gone.
Yeah, but anyway, I got Kansas State. Y'all got Texas.
I got Texas at home. They're at home. It's hard to.
I still got Kansas State.
I got Texas.
All right, next game we have Texas A&M at 10. Number 10, Ole Miss. My Ole Miss Rebels.
We're Rebels.
Texas A&M. Nah, Texas A&M sucks.
No, it's Ole Miss at home. I got
Yeah, Ole Miss. Okay, I will say, Ole Miss. They're like their fans. There's been a lot more than that. Like especially the student section. Student section last year, they didn't show up to anything, but they showed up to like the Vanderbilt game.
The best.
When they're
students-
told to show up, they show up.
the best student section in college football. We'll talk about it here in a minute.
In state,
Ranked number 18, the Utah Utes.
they have a good student section.
They have one of the best.
I was
in the
thinking
nation.
Penn State just because the whiteout came to
No,
mind.
they have a helmet that they come out with last week, and it has their student section painted on it.
Really?
Have you not seen it?
Have you seen? Okay, did you see the Western Kentucky helmets? I love those.
I don't know.
Every positional, like the quarterback has his own. You know, Big Red, their mascot. Every player, like if it was a quarterback, I'll show you, but basically every position had their own. And it was like Big Red playing that position. So like, see here it is right here. If it'll show up, I'll show you in a second. It's blurry. Sorry, hold on, guys. Oh, wait, that is cool. But, like, see how all the positions have their own player? I really like
Oh,
these
yeah,
helmets. These just look cool to me.
That's really cool.
But, anyway, that was that. But, okay, back to the game. What was it? Where was it?
Notre Dame
I-
and Clemson.
yeah, wait, who'd we all pick? I picked Ole Miss.
I took Ole Miss.
Ole
at
Miss.
Okay. 15 Notre Dame at Clemson.
15.
home.
Clemson
Notre Dame.
falling off. I think we talked about that
The
last
Fighting
week.
Irish on top.
Yeah, I got
Of
them too.
course.
think they're gonna come back.
Clemson sucks.
Clemson sucks, I guess. But yeah. Oh, these are 11 a.m. games. Oh, these are some weird 11 a.m. games. Okay. UConn at 17, Tennessee.
I got Tennessee. I got the Vols.
You said that like it was surprising. You're like, I got Tennessee.
I got Tennessee.
Like it was an upset.
Well, they're not that good this year.
They're pretty
playing
good.
UConn.
No, they're pretty good. Tennessee's
Not
pretty
that
good.
this year.
No, they're pretty good. They're not like
They're not last
they're not,
year.
they're not last year, but last year they had their best season they've ever had since Peyton Manning.
This is true.
So, they still didn't even make it to the playoffs.
A lot of late injuries.
Yeah. Arkansas at Florida. Arkansas is not. Everybody thought they were gonna be. Everybody thought KJ Jefferson was gonna be a runner for Heisman. I was about to say that. I've got the Gators.
Got the Gators.
They've been playing. I mean, they beat
That's a
Tennessee a couple
swamp.
weeks ago. They didn't really hold on it. They didn't really hold it. They kind of got destroyed by Georgia, but that's also Georgia, so can't really do anything about that.
It's hard to beat Florida at home in the swamp.
Yeah, but Arkansas is also just except besides the Alabama game, they almost beat them.
Yeah.
When you're playing Alabama, especially if you're like a team like Arkansas,
if you
you
play
have to
Alabama,
make risky plays. You see that fourth down play that they like just punted it or kicked? I forget what they did, but
You
like
can't
you
play
have to go-
standard football
yeah,
against
they were-
Alabama.
yeah, you have to go for things like that, and that's what I was talking about. I don't know who I was talking about that with, but it was stupid in my opinion. But yeah, I got Florida.
I got Florida. I got the Gators.
Florida.
Okay. Next we got Wisconsin at Indiana. Wisconsin, they're a pretty good football team.
They good this year?
I don't know. I don't keep up with Wisconsin or Indiana.
The Cornhuskers.
I think I got Wisconsin though. Wisconsin,
I know it's.
I think they won
Indiana.
last week. I think they won last week, but it's in Indiana. But they don't. It's Indiana, you know.
Yeah, I'll take Wisconsin.
I'll take Wisconsin.
He's got Wisconsin.
I guess he's got Wisconsin as well. Nebraska at Michigan State. Both teams really bad. Well, wait. Did Michigan State fire their head coach that they gave like $10 million to?
I don't know.
I don't know, but they gave him like 10-year extension for $10 million. I think it was something like that, and they're like 2-5 or something like. They're 2-8. Why did I say 2-8? 7 or something like that. No, they're definitely better than that. There's no way they're 2-7. They're probably like 4-5 or something like. I don't know.
Is Nebraska any good?
Nebraska's not. They have Matt Rule. He was from the Panthers. He wasn't that good at the Panthers, but this isn't NFL, so who knows? I don't know. I haven't really been. I think they're all right. Or no, I don't think they're that good. I don't think they might be better like next year, 2 years. I don't know, but not. I still got Nebraska though.
I'll take Nebraska.
Let's see. Jacksonville State at South Carolina. South Carolina's not living up to their. How everybody been talking about them. They're kind of.
They're playing at home, late seasons, got nothing to lose. I think Jacksonville State is in for a rude awakening in South Carolina.
I still got South Carolina. I don't think
taking
I don't
South
think
Carolina.
Jacksonville State can beat South Carolina.
That's what I'm saying. I'm taking South.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you were taking Jacksonville State. Okay. So I got South Carolina. No?
South Carolina.
Okay.
Campbell at North Carolina.
North Carolina lost again to who was it? They lost for the second week in a row. They lost against who was it? Let me look at their schedule real quick, because they've had two. Because people thought they're like a team that nobody's really looking at. No, where are you going?
Where you going, Noah?
All right, bye. Okay, yeah. So they lost to Virginia. That's what I was thinking of. Virginia was maybe the worst team in the worst Power 5 team. They were awful. They lost to that team, and then they lost to Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech 2 ranked upsets.
They
One
have
against Miami.
2 big losses by 4.
Okay, I want to talk about the Miami Georgia Tech game. Some of y'all may know what I'm talking about, but why didn't Miami kneel it? You know what I'm talking about? They kneeled. They ran it with 30. It's like a minute or like 30 seconds or something like that. They ran it, and they fumbled when they could have just kneeled it. It wasn't even like a fourth down or anything. Yeah, they did have that game, and then they fumbled. Haynes King just threw one up, and someone caught it with like 0 seconds left. But that was a tough game for North Carolina, especially right after the Virginia game. That was bad. Let's see. Gotta go back to where we were. All right, Kennesaw State, same. Okay, we don't need to know that game.
Arizona State, Utah.
Arizona State at 18 Utah. Oregon played last week. It was a pretty good game, I think. I think Oregon.
Oregon's really good to go into Utah with all the hype around their field. Utah does not lose at home. And for Oregon to come in and do what they did to
Oregon's
Utah,
just a great team this year. I've been saying it since I came in. I've been saying it.
I've got Utah though. I don't.
I've
think
got
they
Utah
lose
as well,
two straight
especially to
home.
Arizona State. But no, Utah is a good team, but Oregon's just a better team.
If Utah had their quarterback, it wouldn't have been as bad. But I think they still lose.
He's not even playing again this year. Like
No,
he
he's
did.
done.
What happened to him?
Some leg injury.
No, but I thought there was also something off the field. Maybe not.
I don't know.
Maybe that's something else. I don't know. Georgia Tech at Virginia. These two teams are the two teams that just beat North Carolina playing. So, just a fact I thought I'd share with you guys.
What are the Army?
I
Air
don't wait.
Force
I got
teams?
Georgia Tech though, because Georgia Tech's a pretty good football team. Why do I keep saying football team? Like, we're talking about basketball. Wait, what? Army Air Force?
Army Air Force. Two
Okay,
very disciplined football teams.
Yeah.
Very disciplined. Think about it. You go to boot camp and be disciplined. If you're gonna run trick plays against Army and
But
Air Force, you're not gonna.
Army
trick
and
them.
Army and Navy are not good teams. Like they're just not.
They're very disciplined though.
Yeah, but Air Force is a good. They're
Air
good.
Force, alright.
Yeah, I think they're undefeated still. Top 25 in the rankings. So 25 by the way.
Though?
Who they play?
Army.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I think Air Force is just gonna win because Army's.
No, I'm saying like
Who have they played?
who have they?
Okay, let me look. Air Force has played. Like it might not be like, but I know like Liberty. Liberty hasn't played anyone and they're undefeated. Okay, they've played
Utah State.
Utah State, Wyoming. Wyoming's pretty good. They're ranked.
They
Navy,
beat
Colorado State. That's not bad, but like their schedule's not the best. But like it's still, if you're undefeated still, then I don't know. But like Liberty's not ranked because their schedule's bad.
There's a lot of 7-1 teams.
There is. There's a lot. Like I
Top
think
10.
all the top 10 are at least 7-1. That,
Yeah,
like,
Georgia.
Yeah, like but the like top 4 are still undefeated. There's a couple like maybe there's I think 5 teams that are undefeated still in the top 10.
It'll be the 4 that we said.
Yeah,
when we
because I
started
know that
this.
because I think Washington's 5 right now and they're undefeated. And then you have Oregon at 6 who lost Washington. That was a great game. One of the best games of the year, definitely. But I got Air Force. You got Air Force.
I got
I'm
Air
guessing.
Force.
Noah. Okay. Florida Atlantic UAB. I'm gonna go UAB.
I got UAB. I don't know any of those teams. Skip.
I don't either. I just know.
Skip to
UAB 's
the
Birmingham.
Missouri game. Missouri.
Oh yeah.
Georgia.
This is good. I feel like this is gonna be a good game. A really good game. I want to
Still
talk about
got
this one a
Georgia.
little bit. Missouri, have they lost yet?
I don't think so.
Let's look real quick.
They're
We're
12th,
looking
though.
again. Another.
They had to
Nope,
be.
they
They'd
have
be
lost.
12th,
Who'd they
yeah.
lose to? They lost to LSU. But that was actually not a bad game. 49-39. Missouri, I'm proud of them this year. I really am. They beat Kentucky, beat Kansas State, who was ranked. They beat South Carolina. They beat a lot of good teams.
They beat Kentucky.
But this is going to be, yeah. But this is going to be a really test to see if they're, like, that good. Like, no one expected them to be. No one expected them to be good. But definitely no one expected them to be this good.
The MLB World Series is whack this year. The college football
Yeah.
rankings this year are
I was about to
whack.
say, I didn't even know that was. I knew it was going on, but I didn't even know it was like, it was over. I
Yeah,
saw
just
some
when it was,
post
yeah.
like Rangers and Diamondbacks. Like no one looked at that.
No.
I don't watch baseball. Y'all might. You probably
The
do.
Diamondbacks went a long way in the playoffs to get where they went.
Yeah. Okay, wait. So back on Missouri, Georgia. I think Georgia's gonna win.
It's gonna be a
But
good fought game. and
I
Georgia's on
want to
top by
see a
2
good game
scores.
because Missouri almost beat them last year when they weren't good.
I think Georgia's on top by 2 scores.
Yeah, I think Georgia wins. Which kind of sucks for Missouri, but if Missouri does win, good job.
Especially in
Good job to them.
Georgia.
What?
Especially at Georgia.
Yeah. Florida State at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's not good after Jordan Addison and Kenny Pickett left, so
Dude, Florida State
State.
this year?
Hey guys,
Florida State's good.
157.
All right, we still got like 10 minutes. We're good.
I got Florida State.
I got Florida State as well. I don't think that's a question. Except they've almost gotten close to losing against Boston College, so who knows?
They did get close.
Anyway, oh, you missed one. Oklahoma and Oklahoma State.
Ooh, that's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be a
call
really
it
good
right
game.
now. Oklahoma State upsets them.
Oklahoma. It's
I
been
got
a-
Oklahoma State.
it's
I'm going
been
with
a-
one more upset.
It's been a bad year for the states other than Ohio.
Yeah, well, that's always how. Well, and Penn
And Penn.
State, and Kansas State too. There's a couple in there that are still hanging on.
I got Oklahoma.
I got Oklahoma State. I'm saying it right now. Y'all, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right,
If you're
then
right, then I'm gonna stop arguing with you.
you're not gonna stop. You're not gonna stop arguing with me. I'm always right. Okay, I'm not always right. Sometimes I have some like hot takes,
You
like
have
like
really good moments.
I
We
have
need
good
to-
moments, but like the bad moments are just kind of stuff that I would like. It'd be cool to happen, so I just guess it because why not? It's,
We need to go
it's just a
through
pick, you know.
and watch us like these podcasts, rewatch them, and
I
find
do.
Really
The only
good
problem we're gonna
moments
have to
for
get
Liam.
some. We're gonna have to get some big speakers so we can hear it.
I know.
And but except for on that last one. That last one was bad.
We got to get
Sorry about that, by the way, guys.
like a pod, like not a podcast, like a thing like where it's all your good moments and all your bad moments.
We definitely like a compilate, like edit them.
A Liam compilation.
Like the one I said Kansas would beat Texas. I think that
Yeah.
was one bad one. But there's gonna be a lot of Colorado, Oregon, and Washington clips in there. I'll tell you all that.
All right.
Okay, no, I'm not saying that like.
I got Oklahoma.
I got them. All right, Penn State at Maryland. Penn State.
Penn State.
I got Penn State.
Speed run.
They're
We got
a good
time.
team. Virginia Tech at Louisville. Louisville's a good team this year. They beat Notre Dame. They're moved up to
Penn
13 in the
State at Maryland.
rankings. So I got Louisville. Oh yeah, Penn State at Maryland. 11 Penn State. I got Penn State. Except we need as an Ole Miss fan, I need Penn State to lose. Can't have them
Yeah.
right next to us. Same with Louisville. Hey, what?
Auburn, Vanderbilt.
Oh, I got Auburn. Vanderbilt.
Auburn.
You know, like it's just Vanderbilt.
Cal at Oregon.
Cal almost beat USC. Do you see that? They won by 1
They
point.
almost beat Auburn
52
early
to
season.
I know, and we were like Auburn sucks, but now USC might suck too. 52 to 51. They had to have gone for a 2-point. I never watched it. I don't know where I was, but I was at home. But they won by 1 point.
Skip down to
So-
the Washington game.
Oh, I was in Tennessee somewhere. Washington? Where's Washington? I want to see.
USC.
Oh no. Cal, Oregon. Did we just say that?
I just said Oregon.
Okay, yeah, Oregon. I got Oregon. Y'all already know I have Oregon. Wait,
Washington,
Kansas,
USC.
Iowa State, Kansas. I just want to say that one because they're ranked. Sorry.
Kansas.
Okay, Washington at 20 USC. USC barely moved up.
Washington.
They should just drop out by now. They're bad.
They're bad.
I got Washington though.
I got
Y'all
Washington.
already know I have Washington.
I got Washington.
Washington, Oregon, my favorite teams to watch this year. I'm not gonna stop saying it. I love watching those teams and Ole Miss, of course.
Washington.
Yeah.
LSU.
Wait. We're saving that one for last.
We're saving it.
Yeah, we're saving it. We have to. Kentucky at Mississippi State. Kentucky. That's all I have to say. I just got Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Is there any more down here? that we
Oregon
can say?
State, Colorado. Oregon
Yup.
State.
You already know who I
The
have.
Beavers.
You already know who I
Colorado.
have.
The Beavers.
You already know who I have.
The Beavers.
Colorado.
Y'all already know who I
I got
have.
the Beavers.
I'm not even gonna have to say it. Oregon State. UCLA, Arizona. I got UCLA. Okay, last game.
Number 14
podcast.
ranked LSU Tigers at my Alabama. Ranked number 9.
Eight.
Eight.
Ranked number eight.
8.
Messed up there. This is gonna be a good game. Except the only thing is it's at Alabama and Bryant
It's
Denny.
at Bama.
Yeah, I think Bama's got this.
But LSU's coach is ballsy.
He is, and see, I think they know they're gonna have to go for stuff. Unlike Arkansas, but LSU's also a
knows.
much better team than Arkansas. You know what I mean?
I'm going to say this now.
So they might not have to take as many risky plays to get
Jaden
to.
Daniels cannot be the only thing on the LSU offense that does something.
And their
this game.
defense has to do stuff.
Their defense
their defense
cannot do what
has
they
to.
did against Ole Miss.
No, they can't. They can't do it how they've done like any teams. But
Jaden Daniels needs somebody, a playmaker during this game to
Mhm.
rely on.
I want to. I didn't real. Oh, I will say this too. I didn't realize how good Jaden Daniels actually was.
He's really good.
He's really good.
He's really good.
I didn't know he was that good until
I've watched
like,
a lot
I
of
didn't realize he was
LSU.
that good until I watched the Ole Miss LSU game.
I've
I was
watched
like,
a lot
this
of
guy's
LSU
good.
this year, and I expected that from them in the Ole Miss game.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were going to lose to y'all.
You didn't? I knew it was gonna be a close game because I knew we had explosive offensive in the
I knew it was
exact
gonna be like a
opposite
big-
on defense.
I knew it was going to look like a Big Ten game.
Except I knew LSU's defense was bad, but I didn't know it was worse than Ole Miss's.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, they need to work on that. And
This
they
is
could be
gonna
off-
be a-
Bama's offense also isn't good.
No.
Yeah, but I
it's-
feel like
we have a
they're
really
kind of
good
learning. They're
defense, though.
kind of learning though.
We have an okay defense. Jalen Milroe is progressing.
I don't know.
fast.
I'm
He's a lot better.
I want to go LSU so bad. I'm gonna go LSU.
He's a lot better than what he was when he played Texas.
Yeah, definitely.
I got Bama though.
I got LSU.
I think
I want to
Jalen
see.
Milroe comes in a tight game, learns his lesson against Texas. He's gonna come out firing. We're gonna run the ball.
Yeah.
We're gonna establish pounding the rock. LSU's defense is not. I don't think they're strong. They have Perkins on the outside, but if you
Who's
just run
that?
it up
Who's that receiver they have? Net. Starts with an N. It's like he's good.
I know who you're talking about. I don't.
Yeah, I forget his name. What is it? I don't. Oh well. Anyway.
But he has to come up doing something.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to for Jaden Daniels. He needs an offensive weapon, and their defense needs at least 3 or 4 stops. They get 3 or 4 stops on defense, and Jaden Daniels has somebody to throw the ball to reliably.
So I'm watching Noah just leaving. I'm kind of.
Noah's gone.
He's gone. He's out of here.
I'm taking Bama. I'm taking Bama.
I'm taking LSU.
There's too many variables for LSU to
Bama.
come out on top.
All right, Noah's got Bama too.
I got Bama.
Go turn it off.
All right, that's our Week 10 college football predictions for this week.
That picked up, by the way.
We'll be back next week if we're lucky.
Yeah. Bye, guys.